What's up, crew? Hope you're having a rad day. In this episode, I mess up my suspension, Katy punches a rock, and we ride a trail for the first time. I'm Alan, and this is the MTB Alan channel. I'm Alan, this is the MTB Alan channel, and if I can have a rad day on the bike, so can you. Today's adventure happens at Greer Ranch. I hate to say it, but as we made our way up, I was feeling grumpy. For whatever reason, the stresses and negativity that normally disappear the moment I'm pedaling, well, they were still with me on the trail. That being said, the bike was feeling pretty good on the pedal up, as well as on our first descent down overdrive. Particularly when jumping. All that was good, but occasionally this kind of thing would happen. It's something I've not been able to tune out of my suspension. So, thinking I knew what I was doing, I decided to make some tweaks to the dampers. The tweaks I made aren't important. What is important is that, well, this happened.
Oh shit!
Now, I generally take responsibility when stuff like that happens, so I wanted to take another run. Overdrive's little jump line is actually pretty easy to session. You can peel off just after the last jump, and take the climbing trail back up to just before where the jumps start. Just make sure you look up trail and make sure nobody's coming before you drop in. On this second run, I'm reminding myself what I do when the jumps feel good.
Feel the jump with your feet.
I'm also pushing into these berms a bit extra to feel things out. First jump, second jump, third. Yeah, not so good.
What's my deal?
So I should just put my settings back to what they were at before, right?
I don't know what my deal is. The last time we came through.
This is where my goon comes out. I had no idea what my settings had been before I messed with them. And I got kind of frustrated. The worst part is that I was a little bit mean to Katy, who was just trying to help.
Wah 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 wah.
I gave her a hug and a sody later. So I hope everything's okay. Then, Mike showed up. Mike knew just what to do. He looked up the factory recommended settings from Fox and walked me through each one. This is not necessarily where my shock was at beforehand, but it's a safe setup.
Okay, I hope I don't die.
With the group's permission, we did another test run with the factory settings. And it was way better.
Way better.
My mood was lifting. If you're in a similar situation and you feel like you've messed your dials all up, learn your factory recommended settings and reset. So with that little knowledge bomb that we have Mike to thank for, you might as well like this video and subscribe to this channel. With our group having grown by one, we did a quick run down Upper Distortion, where I kinda started to figure this awkward bit out.
The other thing is this last rock garden, I was there the other day and these kids were jumping it. Like, that doesn't look hard. High consequence, but yeah, right there's a little double in there and you just skip the sharpest edge.
Nice! What about Insidious?
Insidious?
I haven't done it before.
Okay.
Now, I gotta be honest. Maybe it was because of how the day had been going so far, But as we were climbing up, I was legitimately nervous about riding Insidious. I've seen the rock pile and this foreboding trail sign, and the footage I'd seen looked intimidating.
I gotta get a pick. Pedal placement. Oh, dang it. Well, it does say the path on it, so you know.
But it really helped that Mike knew our abilities and seemed confident that we'd be fine. Now, I could show you our very first time down Insidious where I kept saying things like this.
Oh yeah. Why have I not ridden this trail before?
And where Mike was kind enough to slow down and let me see his lines, but we did stop a lot to check in. That being said, I do want to show you where Katy nearly crashed here.
Ooh, I just hit my handlebar.
But came back on the second lap, and this time opted for the grown-up line. Heck yeah, Katy. All right, back to the top for the second lap.
Oh, shit. It's all about brake management and momentum on this trail, because there's not a lot of place to get pedals in. Oh shit. I don't have a mic to show me what to do. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm good. I was not in control. It was like the trail was deciding where my front wheel was going to be, and that's never a good feeling.
That little chute?
Yeah. Because I was like going to go the right line, and right at the last second I did the thing where you may change your mind. Yeah. And because I was going into the middle, my front wheel was like ricocheting. Oh my god. Ew. Ooh. Oh, I see. It's just a hard left back there. Dang! Heck yeah.
That's good. A frame of mind, like a rhythm you need to find on that track, and you can get out of it and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah, Katy. Second time's better, huh?
Needless to say, we were pretty stoked and headed up for a top to bottom on Distortion. I was feeling a bit more confident and started to let loose a bit more.
Nice!
After Distortion, I like to take this little side trail down to TMB.
So bad at this trail, you're gonna leave.
Are you sure? Ah, I got hung up!
So yeah, we fixed my mess up and rode Insidious for the first time. Thanks Mike for the help.
Yeah, man, I'm really glad you showed up.
Yeah, that was good.
And thanks Katy for the patience. And thank you crew for sticking around. Hope you dug it, like this video, subscribe this channel, notify that bell, but most importantly, go have a rad day.